She was already late. Standing at the bus stop. Phone in one hand. Questions in the other. The sky looked undecided. Not fully bright. Not fully gray. Just, in between. Like her. Someone once told her that life would make sense by now. By this age. By this stage. By this time. But here she was. Watching buses come and go. That were not hers. She had plans once. Carefully written plans. Neatly folded dreams. Timelines with dates circled in ink. She imagined where she would live. Who she would become. How the story would unfold. But life does not always follow our handwriting. Some pages tear. Some ink fades. Some chapters close. Without warning. And sometimes, it feels like you are stuck on a blank page. He felt it too. In a small apartment. In a quiet village. In a busy city office. That quiet wondering. Is this it? Did I miss something? Am I behind? The world moves loudly. Social media scrolls quickly. People celebrate milestones. With bright photos. And confident captions. Meanwhile, someone sits on the edge of the bed. In the early hours of morning. Staring at the ceiling. Asking questions no one hears. Not angry. Just unsure. Just waiting. For something. To shift. There is a quiet fear. That maybe. The story is drifting. That maybe. No one is holding the pen. That maybe. This confusion. Means failure. She wondered. If the silence meant abandonment. If the delay meant denial. If the closed doors were permanent. Because when life pauses, it can feel personal. When prayers seem unanswered, it can feel lonely. When dreams take longer, it can feel like being forgotten. And yet, even in that bus stop moment, the sky was still moving. Clouds were shifting. Even if she could not see it clearly, the world was turning. Even while she stood still. And maybe, just maybe, the pause was not the end of the page. Maybe it was a paragraph break. The bus she needed finally arrived. Not the one she expected. Not the one she planned for. But the one that came. She hesitated. Then stepped in. Sat by the window. Watched the city move. And for the first time in a while, she noticed something simple. She did not know the full route. But the driver did. She did not see every turn ahead. But someone did. And that small realization did not answer all her questions. It did not rewrite her past. It did not hand her a clear map. But it softened something inside her. Life had never truly been a book she authored alone. There were moments she could choose, words she could speak, steps she could take. But the bigger picture, the unfolding scenes, the unexpected meetings, the closed doors that protected her, the delays that shaped her. Perhaps they were not random. Perhaps they were written with wisdom she could not yet see. An unwritten story is not an empty one. It is still being formed. Still being shaped. Still being held. And sometimes, the author does not rush the plot. Sometimes, depth takes time. That evening, she walked home differently. Nothing dramatic had changed. The same job. The same questions. The same uncertain future. But something quiet had settled. The page was not blank. It was simply unfinished. And unfinished does not mean forgotten. Maybe your life feels like that in-between sky. Not fully bright. Not fully clear. Just waiting. Maybe you are standing at your own bus stop, watching other people move ahead, wondering when your chapter will finally make sense. And maybe, without you fully realizing it, your story is still being written. With care. Line by line. Turn by turn. Not rushed. Not random. Just unfolding. And one day, when you look back, the pauses may read like purpose. The detours may look like direction. And the unwritten parts may reveal that you were never holding the pen alone.